audio going? Yep. Oh, all right. Can you hear me? Yes. Hey guys, what's up? Jim with the Shredist. I thought I would fill you guys in on a few things that have been going on the channel, because if you have noticed from my last few videos, there have been some big changes going on. First off, I want to start with the immediate future. It's been a long winter, but the snow is finally melting and trails are thawing out, but I'm gonna be off the bike for probably another 6 weeks. If you guys follow my Instagram, which you should, you saw that I just had surgery in January. Unfortunately, that surgery did not solve the issue that I had, so in 5 days, I'm going in for another surgery to try and fix it. It's kind of a more involved procedure. I am like genetically predispositioned to an unfortunate ailment that is both slightly embarrassing but extremely frustrating. I deal with it every day, and if I get it fixed, I'll actually be able to like kind of function normally as a person. I won't say what it is exactly, but I will say that they're going to be putting a lot of staples in through my back door. So you guys can use your imagination to fill in the blanks, but I really hope that this thing is successful and that I can just move on with it. This will be my 3rd surgery on it, so I'm kind of tired of it. The recovery is excruciatingly painful, so I'll be on the couch for a good solid week to 10 days, and then it'll be another 5 weeks until I can actually start doing stuff normally after that.
I'm actually in the editing room right now. Before I even got a chance to post this video, my surgery got rescheduled.
Fuck, I don't know what to say to that.
So that's gonna happen mid-April now, but I mean, everything still applies. It's just pushed back a little over a month.
Oh, I'm gonna lose my mind.
All right, back to me.
Let's see, what else? I got checking my notes really quick. Oh yeah, so we've had some changes in sponsorship. I wanna start with the new sponsors of the channel. So my last glove sponsor, Dirt Gloves, unfortunately, they fell victim to the COVID thing, like supply chain issues. David at Dirt Gloves, super awesome guy. It was a great relationship because some of the gloves that he actually sold, I designed, and you guys bought them, and like the Aloha hand ones and a couple others. Actually, those were like my first apparel designs that people actually bought and wore, and whether you knew I made them or not, I thought it was so awesome to be a part of that process and see that be successful. So I want to thank David at Dirt Gloves for the last 1.5 years working together. It was awesome. I'm not sure where he's going with everything. I'm not going to speak for him, but at this point in time, we just had to cease that sponsorship deal. But where one guy leaves, another guy is going to come in, and I'm really excited to announce that this year I'll be riding with Hand Up. I'm going to be using their gloves all season. They have some awesome jerseys, pants, coats, socks, a bunch of really cool stuff. Hand Up, thank you for reaching out. It's going to be a really cool season. I don't have any of their merchandise yet though, because the mailman lost it. Last I heard, it is lost in Chattanooga somewhere. Not sure how that happened because that's like East Coast and we're West Coast. So good job, United States Postal Service. That makes a lot of sense. Another company that's helping out the channel this year is a Jersey apparel company called Bomb Squad Senders Union. They're based out of Bentonville, Arkansas, and they reached out to me, asked if I wanted to try some of their stuff, and I definitely said yes because it's some pretty cool stuff. So they sent me a few jerseys and a few goodies to use on the channel this year, and they were kind enough to set up an affiliate link. So if you want 10% off of any purchase over on their store, use Shredist10 and you'll get a little discount, I'll get a little kickback, and everybody's happy. And now to the biggest question I've had this last month. What happened to Polygon? If you've been around my channel for a little while, you know that the last 2 years I've been in an exclusive sponsorship with Polygon and Bikes Online. The last 2 videos I've done have been about transition, which obviously isn't Polygon. So what happened? It was 2 great years, but I decided not to re-up my contract with them. And it's not that they were bad or anything, I just kind of felt that it was time for me to move on. And now that I'm not associated with Polygon, I can share what I truly feel about them. And it's that they were a really awesome group to work with. Polygon was great to me. Bikes Online was awesome to me. If I had any issues with anything, they answered it right away. They were super pumped on the channel and the content that we were putting out. And it was a great relationship. And honestly, it was a huge bucket list item for me to be sponsored by a bike brand. I never ever thought that would happen in my life, but they helped make that come true. And for that, I can't thank them enough. The reason why I didn't re-up my contract with them is because I kind of felt guilty. This last year, we weren't doing 100% mountain biking stuff. And for a mountain bike company that's investing so much into a content creator, I feel like that's not what they want to see. They never had any issues with it by any means. But personally, I felt bad because we were working on Scruffy half the time last year, and that's not a bike thing, you know? I mean, eventually it's gonna be used to go on bike adventures, but I've had so much fun building Scruffy, and I've had such a positive response to that build series. I have this really cool Datsun sitting in the garage that I haven't been able to use yet because I haven't had the time to get it running. It runs, like I've had it fired up, but it needs a lot of help. So one of my goals is just to drive that car this summer, and I want to cover that on the channel because, one, if you haven't noticed, I'm kind of a car buff. Well, not buff, enthusiast. And I know Sarah wants to drive it super bad. So we're gonna make that a priority, get that up and running by summer so we can cruise around, windows down, dogs hanging out the side, and it's gonna be great. So moving away from an exclusive bike partnership is gonna free me up to, like my conscience, to be able to make more content like that. Thanks for stopping by. If you guys have any questions or comments or anything, leave them in the comments below. As always, I'll respond to them. And thanks for sticking around. We're almost at 50K. And for that, like, I never thought that would happen. So sweet. Until next time, keep that rubber side down.
Hello, Frankie. Hello. Oh, this is Fat Frankie. Oh, oof, oof.